Howdy folks, got a super quick update here on what the current No Man's Sky experimental branch has in store for us later this week. This will likely be version 4.05 and has some actually really nice stuff in it. So the first thing you've probably all heard of by now is Supercharged Slots. These are really cool and basically buff whatever tech you put into that particular slot. These slots cannot be moved. They're essentially randomly selected slots to a degree, so it seems like there is some consistency there in ways that we can obtain ships, multi-tools, etc. with those slots in. I will be going into heavy detail on this. I've mostly figured them out now, and I'm just working on one last thing I'm unsure of yet before I make a video for it. But keep an eye out for that. They're quite a cool addition. A note on the previous one where people who had lowered their difficulty settings previously would have a marker on the name of the anomaly. This has now been scrapped. This didn't get past experimental, and now there will be a marker, but it's for people who have locked their difficulty settings. And it will still also be showing your game mode settings next to your name in the anomaly. It was an odd touch to put a marker showing that people had lowered their settings. Everyone took it as a shame marker. I don't think that was the intention. But of course they've seen how people reacted and taken that out and readjusted. The save point blueprint has now been added to the researcher in the anomaly, so you can actually get that blueprint now even if you skip the tutorial via the settings. Which is good because that's just a really useful thing to have on your freighter, so you can just save instead of having to go down to the ships because you can't build a beacon on there. So yeah, that's a nice little touch. And probably the biggest change of this entire experimental patch currently is that you can now expand your inventories. So how we have the weird scrolling inventories, you can now temporarily expand the cargo or technology to show more of the slots, which is just what I was hoping they would do. I was hoping they would do it also to like the right to cover that way, but this is still a great compromise. It's going to be far easier to sort your inventory, to sort your technology. Having to scroll down to the next 3 rows of technology was just incredibly annoying when trying to sort it out in the first place. So yeah, that's just a quick overview of what's coming. I'll do far more in-depth video with some explanations of the changes that are coming in this when this goes public, so keep an eye out. Thanks for watching folks, and have an amazing day.